Hey guys, good morning. It's a little chaotic around here. Everly still refuses to take a nap, so we've been dealing with that for a few days. She's cranky but will not lay down to go to sleep, so yeah, she just is not having it. So anyway, today is day 2. No, today's the day for my second COVID vaccine. That came out so weird. So I am trying to edit before we leave. I'm pretty sure I won't feel bad right away, but just in case, I'm like preparing for the worst, just in case. And then if it's not bad, then I prepared for nothing, but at least it was done and I prepared. So I'm going to import footage. I did not upload a vlog last night. I got the girls from my mom's. We ended up chit-chatting for a long time and I didn't get them home and in bed until super late. So once they went to bed, I went to bed and it just worked out fine. I woke up this morning, I straightened my hair, I feel a little refreshed, and yeah, now we are going to get our edit on before we go get our COVID vaccine. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. Getting my second vaccine. We'll see if they let me film. I can't lie, I do feel a little bit more nervous about this one. I talked to my mom on the way over here. The girls are in the car with Andres, so all of us came because honestly I just wasn't, if they could come, look at that. Look at that fuzzy piece under there. Apparently I didn't get. It's okay. I just wanted it straight so that it was more easier to manage if I'm not feeling well. But I talked to my mom and she was like, you're gonna feel up to coming tonight? I'm like, I really don't know. I guess we'll see. I will, of course, take you guys along the way. I want to document it, of course, for my own thing to look back on. But not only that, too. You ready? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, my first one, I was pretty sore. Yeah. And I mean, I have a 15-month-old, so even just picking her up, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Could I get you to just turn just a little bit? That really helps me out tremendously. All right.
Thank you for letting me film.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get in trouble with serious. I don't know. Just don't get me in trouble.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, I know I got the probably blocking your shot. Yeah.
No, you're fine. Awesome.
All right. It takes longer to get you checked in and everything than to get the vaccine.
We drove from San Antonio, so it was a far drive for us, but it's worth it to me to get it done.
I've been doing the clinics out of Canyon Lake. We've had people there from North Austin. And
my husband actually had an appointment in Canyon Lake the week of the freeze, of the snow and all that in San Antonio, and we couldn't make it. Everything was shut down between San Antonio and there. So
just curious, how did they cancel his appointment?
Well, they canceled it and then they called to reschedule it.
But how, and this is my question to be able to tell patients, because I'm always concerned, what if there's a disruption in vaccine supply? So so did they do it via email, or how did they? They
sent him an email saying that his appointment was canceled.
And that's what I've heard. So that's what I'm telling patients is a few days before your second dose, make sure you're paying attention to email.
To emails. Like I paid attention to make sure that the email was for the right time, the right date, and everything before I came here. But yeah, they sent him an email and then they called him to reschedule it.
Right.
So just in case it happens.
So he did get it though?
Yeah,
Has he gotten his second dose?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. So he's good.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
We'll have a good day. Hang out for 15 minutes.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm currently working on the queso. I have it going in the little crock pot and my salsa for tonight. We're about to leave in a little while. She still didn't nap. I thought I would give a quick update. It is almost 5:30, so it's been almost 4 hours since I got my shot. And I keep saying shot, I don't like that. Vaccine, since I got the second vaccine. And I feel fine. I feel fine. My arm is starting to get a little sore when I raise it like this above like my shoulder, but nothing. So we'll see. I felt really tired, but I honestly think I'm just a tired person. We were being lazy when we got back from CVS and we laid down on the couch. The girls were playing electronics and stuff and I dozed off for probably 45 minutes. But I don't know that that is really an attestation to the vaccine or not. Because like I said, on any given day I can take an afternoon nap. So anyway, that's the update so far, about 4 hours post-vaccine number 2. Okay, we have some salsa, chips, we have some queso over here. Little mini crock pot, and Nen's making up the popcorn. We're doing air pop this time, but with lots of butter. Spray butter.
0 points.
Yeah. And some butter, salt, and we have Taco Bell.
I do.
And then we have some chocolates. Who likes these little marshmallow things? Those things are so good. Some people hate them. They taste like circus peanuts. You don't like them?
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, they're really good. They taste like circus peanuts. Jelly beans and some individual. Tessa! Hi, Tessa. Hi! It's a lot darker than it looks on the camera, but yay! Movie night, we're watching Tom and Jerry. It is 7:12, so about 7:15, so it's been like 5.5 hours since I got my vaccine and still feeling fine. I was able to eat, no headache, nothing. My arm still feels about the same. And yeah, it's such a beautiful night out today. We brought like bug spray and everything with maybe the anticipation that it would be ugly outside, but it's not. It's super pretty. No mosquitoes. Get snacks, popcorn and stuff. Is it good, Everly? Everly! Hi, Mama. I can barely see you. My mom has a playpen too, so she brought it over, and she's gonna go in here so she can watch the movie safely. And then made that popcorn. We have some candy and stuff. Tacos hit the spot. I had one burrito, one taco. Super good. Everybody had an awesome time. Lots of popcorn and goodies later. I ended up leaving the queso and the salsa and the chips with my brother, which worked out better. It's not at our house. And yeah, now we are headed home. My hair got kind of fluffy because it's pretty outside, like nice and breezy, but kind of humid. So it got a little bit fluffy. So we're headed home. It is 9:55, so 10 p.m. Everly actually fell asleep while we're leaving. She's asleep in her car seat right now. So 10 p.m. So it's been 8.5 hours or so, and I still feel fine. My arm's getting more and more sore by like each hour, but it's really not that bad. So we'll see the next few hours. From what I've heard from friends and from other people that have got their second vaccine, usually like flu-like symptoms in the first 12 to 18 hours. So we'll see how it goes throughout the middle of the night. Right now I feel perfectly fine. So not even like tired or headache or anything like that. So we'll see. We're gonna go home, get these kiddos in bed. It was super cute. They watched Tom and Jerry, like I said, and they liked it. Brought back some old school memories from old shows and stuff when we were smaller. And I don't know, did you grow up with Tom and Jerry? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, same here. So sometimes, because he's older than I am, sometimes he has shows that sometimes we watch the same things. Like we grew up watching the same things. I'm all blurry. And sometimes we don't. Sometimes he watches stuff that it wasn't part of what I watched. So, or like the things that I watched, he was a little bit older. Hi, all blurry. So yeah, I'm never sure. Tom and Jerry's pretty classic, old school. So it was a cute movie. But anyway, we are headed home, like I said, to get everyone tucked into bed. And then I'm probably going to, I edited earlier, so I'm gonna upload the vlog. I'll probably try and call it an early night in case I don't feel well. I may just be like hyping this whole thing up for days. I'll probably wake up tomorrow and be perfectly fine. I don't know. A coworker from H&R Block got her second one yesterday, and today when she woke up, she said she had a little bit of shortness of breath, a headache, and a 101 temp. So we'll see. I don't know, but headed home we go. Hey guys, good morning. So it has been almost 24 hours since I got my second COVID shot. This is a continuation of yesterday's vlog because after we left, I was feeling fine last night. When we got home, I uploaded the vlog and I just was feeling tired, just tired. So I don't know, it's hard for me to like differentiate between just feeling tired, just having a headache, from actual symptoms from getting the second COVID vaccine. And some of you may not even care about this, but I thought for those of you that, I don't know, are like contemplating getting it or whatever, maybe this will be helpful for some people. So last night we came home and it was like 11 o'clock. And we had already put everyone to bed, which Everly's still not sleeping. She's still giving us a super hard time. I don't know what happened. We've done everything. We've taken out, we changed her sheets because her old sheets, well not old, but the sheets she had on the bed had Minnie Mouse on them. We weren't sure if she was afraid of that. We took animals and stuff away from the room that maybe created shadows. I mean, she's only 15 months. I don't even know what it could be if she just wants that attention, but she just won't stop crying when we put her to bed. For nap at night, she was super tired last night. She actually fell asleep in her stroller when we were about to leave. So clearly she was tired, but just her crib, like she wants nothing to do with it right now. So anyway, we're still working on that. But it was like 11 o'clock. I told Andres, he's like, let's watch a show. So honestly, I'm really tired. Like I just had hit a wall to where I was like, my eyes feel super heavy. So I came to bed, and within about 30 to 45 minutes, I started to feel chills. Like I was super cold right before bed. It was like 11:45, close to midnight, and my arm was hurting. And I got my vaccine in my left arm this time. My arm was hurting. So I didn't take anything. I was like, nope, this is the response I was waiting for, expecting. I'm like, it's fine. I'm fine. So I started to feel a little achy, a little chilled. At some point in the night, I don't know if I had a fever, and it broke pretty quickly. I never took my temperature last night to where it actually read even a low-grade fever, but I could just feel it. I don't know if you've ever had a fever before and you just feel it. You just feel like, oh, like that kind of temperature to your body. I was very, very cold. Even though your body heats up, it makes you feel like you're chilled. So I started to feel that way, like I said, around midnight. So, you know, we were at like the 11 hour mark, and I went to bed. I was up on and off last night, and I just, like I said, just felt tired. Like I would wake up, but I was like still super tired, and my body just felt a little achy. I don't recall ever feeling like my fever broke, if I ever had a fever. You know how sometimes when you have a fever, you go to bed, you're so cold, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm sweating to death, I'm so hot, because your fever broke. I didn't really get that sensation. I just felt really cold, and then I would get a little warm, and then I would get cold again and warm. But again, I never took my temp. I didn't feel like, my body didn't feel like it was hot or anything. So I don't think I ever got a fever. I just felt super achy. And then I woke up about 7 this morning. I could hear the girls up. Andres had just gotten up, and I just could barely keep my eyes open. So he was like, how are you feeling? I told him, I said, I'm gonna try and sleep for a little while longer. And he said, okay. I didn't wake up till 10. I never sleep like that. So when I woke up at 10, my arm was just throbbing. Definitely, I would say last time I rated my pain on my arm, I never took anything for it. I got it in my right arm, and it was like a 2, at the very worst, a 3 out of 10. And it felt similar, just like sore, throbbing. It hurt, but it started hurting that day, and then the whole next day, and then it was gone. So yesterday it started to get sore, and then in the middle of the night sometime it just was like throbbing. Woke up this morning throbbing. It definitely hurts worse than the last time, but I would still only rate it like a 4. And a 4 is even very, very much stretching it. I feel like maybe even a 3 to a 4. Tolerable, clearly I'm holding the camera with it, but it definitely is sore. I was able to pick up Everly. It's just really sore. And if I lay on it, and I lay on my left side, I didn't even think about that. If I lay on it, it just throbs. So that's something to consider. So anyway, I woke up at 10 and I just feel achy. And it's almost 1 p.m. and I still just feel achy. Like my body just feels sore, like kind of sore to the touch. I haven't had a fever. My temp's been like 98.3, 98.4 the entire time. Nothing like that. But getting up to go to the bathroom, I don't know if you've ever just been so beat up, like either not even just from working out, but you've just had such a long day. Maybe you've been at a park. Like I remember feeling like this at Disney, or at the end of a hospital shift, if I just got my butt whooped for 12 hours straight. That's kind of what my body feels like, except that then I would wake up, I would rest, wake up and feel like I was beaten up, and then it would go away as I started moving my body. I've been trying to move and like it's not going away. It's just still staying pretty achy. But other than that, I feel fine. I don't have a headache, no shortness of breath, no chest tightening, no heart palpitations, no anything else. Super sore arm, and my body still feels achy, and I keep going in and out of feeling like a little chilly and warm. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I feel pretty lucky, because I know some people that have got hit super, super hard by it. I mean, like put them out for days. So I feel pretty lucky. If I continue to feel like this, I'll probably go to work tomorrow, but we'll see. So I thought I would give you guys an update. Probably won't vlog today. Jess is like, stay in the room, stay in the bed. I'm like, I really want to get out. I really don't want to stay in here. If I start feeling bad, I'll come back, but like I don't want to stay in here all day. So I may go downstairs and try and have some lunch with them, but yeah, that's the update so far. Like I said, about 24 hours post-vaccine. I have transitioned myself to the couch because I was getting bored and ultra lonely. Lost my earring. I thought it was a piece of fuzz in my hair. Yeah, super lonely and bored. I can't imagine people that were having to quarantine themselves for 14 days because of COVID, because I felt like I was losing my mind just for the 6 hours I was there by myself. So we're doing some research. Everly took a nap today, but she, like I said, has still been not sleeping very well. At night, like when she goes to sleep, she stays asleep all night. But getting her to sleep and taking a nap during the day has been a problem. But she's a total bear if she doesn't get a nap. So we're doing some research, because honestly, I can't even remember with the other girls, but I truly don't remember them having really horrible sleep regressions. I think Maddie was worse. Autumn's always been just like a go with the flow, doesn't care about anything type of kid. She never really, she was like always super chill. She was rambunctious, she still is, but she, like, those kinds of things have never been a problem. Maddie was a lot more finicky for sure. And Emmy was sleeping through the night, and we didn't have any problems with her when we got her. She was already 1.5 years, so she was older than Everly is now, so we didn't have any problems like that. But apparently there's a 15-month sleep regression. And yeah, we're definitely going through that and probably doing all the wrong things, because I'm like, if you want me to hold you and rock you to sleep, I'm gonna hold you and rock you to sleep. And I never, ever have held and rocked to sleep. But she's my last baby. Right, Mama? Yeah. Hi. You see Lola? Say hi, Lola. And so I just feel like she gets whatever she wants, which is totally not the right way to think. So update. It's been 27 hours since my vaccine, and I feel about the same that I did this morning. Just super tired. My body's achy. I took some Tylenol. Was it 2 extra strength? Yeah. So it was 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol this morning, and it did help my arm a lot. I usually don't take medicine unless I have to. It did help my arm a lot, but I can feel it wearing off, because I can feel my body ache again, and I'm just so tired. Like in and out, which when you're being lazy, it makes you even more tired. But this is like true lethargy. Like I am just, can barely keep my eyes open, not lucid, like falling asleep. I don't know if you've ever been pregnant in that first trimester when you're just beyond exhausted than you've ever been. What's wrong? You see Lola?
You want to be Lola? Okay, Lola.
You see Lola? Like, why are you laying on my mom? It's because I'm her mom too. So that's what this feels like. Like I remember being pregnant with one of them on the couch and like barely able to stay lucid just enough to make sure the kids, whoever was running around, they were fine. Because I was just so tired. That's how I feel. I'm so exhausted. I just slept like an hour and a half, and I feel like I could sleep more, and this is like my third nap of the day. So yeah, I would be prepared like your whole next day not to work or whatever, just in case you're so tired you feel like you can't function. That's how I feel.
Doing up there, Lotita? What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you gonna get down?